Hey everyone, it's Bri. I'm back with another scrapbook process video for the Blvd creative team. And this week we are focusing on several different Bella Besties products. We are focusing on the Aria Alphas, the acrylics, as well as the hearts and ombre papers. So I decided to make a monochromatic layout, and you can just see that I was going through and showing y'all a few different things that I've pulled out from my Bella Blvd stash that had some yellow elements to it. So what I was mainly inspired by before I even chose to do a monochromatic layout was this hearts and ombre paper with the ombre side in bell pepper, because it was so pretty. I've done several monochromatic layouts because I love them so much, but I've never actually chose yellow, and I thought it was super fun to do that. And so since yellow kind of is a happy color, I went to the Silhouette Design store and chose this wiry flower cut file, and I sized it in many different sizes, and then I cut them out on some white texture cardstock. So I made them large, medium, and small. And now I'm going in with some Distress Oxide ink in Squeezed Lemonade, and I'm just blending the centers of them and then kind of going out. Now I don't extend it all the way to the edges of the petals. I just basically stay in the center. And I did on the left, you can kind of see that I used a few of those floral pieces kind of like a stencil, and I added some ink that way. I just wanted a little bit of something on that white space, but I didn't want too much, and I wanted something, to peek out from underneath those different floral pieces. Now, the photo I've chosen today is of my youngest son, Elijah. He was standing in front of the flower fields in our hometown before we had moved to Texas. So this is, the summer of 2009. And I thought this photo was perfect, and it went well with my whole yellow monochromatic look. So I matted it in the bell pepper with the heart side, and then I'm going to mat it one more time in using the white heart side so that it could pop and stand up on the page, and there'll be some separation on from the yellow. So I just roughed up the edges using my little distress tool, and then a few spots using my fingernail, like super techie. And I do add a big piece of foam here. This is just to kind of see if I wanted to pop up the whole photo on foam. I ended up taking it off because I don't know. I usually pop my whole photo cluster up, and for some reason I just wanted it flat, and I wanted the dimension to come from the flowers. So I'm just going to place all my florals in the places that I want them before I glue everything down, just to get an idea. I do end up going with a diagonal design. It's kind of like an X though, because I have all my flowers going from the bottom left to the top right, but then my title is on the top left, bottom right. Or did I say, I probably messed that up. I hope I said bottom left, top right, and then title, top left, bottom right. Talk about a tongue twister. This is like my third time doing the voiceover because I kept getting interrupted. So yeah, this probably is a mess. So I do apologize if I totally said that wrong, but you guys get what I'm saying. All right, so off camera, I did adhere all of those flowers. I did trim the ones that were going off the page. I did pop them up on some foam. And so for my title, I'm going to use this set right here. These two acrylic pieces came in a package, and they say Fearless and Strong, and I thought I would use those as my title, and I built onto my title using the Aria Alphas in bell pepper. So my title is So Fearless and Strong, and because he, at this age, at 2, he totally was. He still is, but he was a terror when he was 2. And I always, well, actually 3 and 4, I always would say 3 is the new 2 and 4 is the new 3. Like he really kept me on my toes, and he was absolutely crazy. And it's like a joke in our family how crazy he was back then, because oh my gosh, he was something else. Yeah, he was a force, but he was so cute. So anyways, yeah, so I'm just adding some tangled thread in a few different shades of yellow underneath some of those floral pieces, and then I'm going in with the rest of my embellishments. So I did pull a few yellow elements from both the Chloe and Squeeze the Day collection, and I'm just going to use a few of those. Like this one is an ephemera word piece, and it says "You Are My Sunshine" twice, and then there's this little flag that I adhered down on the left that says "Love This." I used a crown from Chloe, and I was trying to make that flower work. I can't remember if that one stays in or not. I did think about using some lemons and from Squeeze a Day, but I didn't. I just kind of stuck with the florals and then some hearts. So I did add a heart hug up by the top left. I added a cute clip in yellow, And then I'm going to sprinkle in some of these florals from the Trinket Puffy stickers, just to add a little bit of, texture and, dimension with the puffy stickers. I do have these yellow ephemera icon hearts from Squeeze a Day. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere these acrylic hearts as well. So yeah, I love monochromatic layouts. I don't know if you guys have given them a try. I hope I inspire you to create a monochromatic layout. It was so fun. I've done green and blue and pink. I think I've done purple, but I've never done yellow. And this page to me is so happy and bright and fresh. It came together so quickly. And I love when pages come together. When you're so inspired and you just keep creating and you don't want to stop because you're just completely in the zone. And that's how it was with this layout. I really had a lot of fun. So I'm going to go in with some of these matte enamels. I believe it's the Fruity Mix. And I'm going to add all of them to the centers of the flowers. And let's see. I don't know if I add any of these epoxy hearts from Chloe. I can't remember if I do. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, so just going to add the smaller ones to the smaller flowers. And I think, oh yeah, I do layer in a few of those hearts. But I think that's it. Yeah, so I'll try to link my blog post in the description box below so you guys can check out the blog. And, I add some tangled thread here just to add a little bit of texture in this little section because I had thread in 2 spots and I do like to add them in 3s. Just to add a little bit more of the yellow, I do smush down the Distress Oxides in Squeeze Lemonade and Mustard Seed, and I'm just going to add some ink splatters to my page. But that is it. Stay tuned for the full photo of my layout as well as some up-close shots so you could look at the texture, the dimension, the super cute cut file. I love it. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you in my next post. Bye!